Hello, guys, and welcome back to Clink Nasty. So, for those of you who don't know, Cayuta has passed away. We had to put him down in May, and I really don't remember the last time I made a video with me. I know that I put a video up with Cayuta, I think the same month that he died. But he used to be my videos. He used to sit back there in the corner where Buck's cage is. This is Buck. Buck, say hi to the camera. To the camera. Okay. This is my third take of doing this video because he keeps barking. So I'm just going to keep him up here with me. Today we're going to be talking about my top 10 favorite movies. So, No Chill Casey actually gave me this idea. Well, he didn't give it to me. He helped me kind of restart it. He doesn't know we did it, though. I've been thinking about doing this for a long time, like a really long time, but I just haven't gotten around to it. So today I'm going to make this quick video, as quick as I can, but my top 10 favorite movies. Now, to start off, for those of you who don't know, I am a huge cinemaphile. And that means that I watch like a ton of movies. I'm really interested in pop culture, things like that. So that's just a little background on the stuff that I like. I've wasted my entire life watching film. So I know a thing or two. Number 10, hey, relax. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. This is an awesome movie. The first one, you can't go wrong with the first one. The second one, the mixtape was just that much better. I liked how they filmed a little bit better, more colors. Star-Lord's new outfit was great. And I liked Ego and stuff like that and the little Easter eggs they put in the end of the movie. Five end credit scenes. That's unheard of for a Marvel movie. Now, that's the only Marvel movie I'm going to have on here because, those are a given. Everyone likes those kind of movies. But there is one more superhero movie that you'll find out later in the video. So, that's a great movie. Number 9 is Big Trouble in Little China. For those of you who don't know, I don't think anybody knows, my favorite director is John Carpenter. Now, you may know John Carpenter for his most famous film, which is Halloween. Michael Myers, the first Halloween, he made that. But he also made a lot of like cult classic movies that like have really gained a lot of popularity in okay, he's gonna jump down. In like the community. Like a lot of people have seen these movies. So Big Trouble in Little China, Jack Burton fighting ancient Chinese demons. It's a good comedy action movie. It's really awesome. Kurt Russell. You can't go wrong with Kurt Russell. So, a great movie. You guys really should check it out. Awesome. Number 8 is Quigley Down Under. Long story short, like a mercenary sharpshooter from Wyoming travels down to Australia to hunt down animals, but turns out to be aborigines, and then he revolts against the person who hired him, and he saves the girl. And good day. But it's an awesome movie about an American badass cowboy who goes to Australia. Tom Selleck, made in the 80s, early 90s. Awesome movie. Next, we have The Warriors. The Warriors. Oh, my God. How can you not go wrong with The Warriors? The Warriors is a fantastic old 80s movie kind of talking about how the gang power in New York. And it's a little, like, it's based on the kind of true gang stuff, but really it's just like a whole faction of gangs. And the Warriors, hence the movie, are blamed for killing the gang king. So the gang king wants to unite all the gangs and have peace. But one of the gangs doesn't like it, so they kill him. And then they blame the Warriors. The Warriors have to go from Manhattan to Brooklyn on foot using some train, while all these other gangs are hunting them down, these wacky, crazy gangs. And they finally get there, and then everything's good. So, The Warriors, great movie. Next, we have Evil Dead. Evil Dead 1, 2, and 3, because it's a trilogy. There's going to be another one of those in this video. Evil Dead 1, 2, and Army of Darkness. Awesome movies. The first one was meant to be a horror movie. And then it got a ton of fame, so Sam Raimi and his brother made the second one, and it was even better, and it got more of a cult following. And then Army of Darkness, everyone knows that, guys. Ash with the chainsaw in his hand and the shotgun. That's basically just a comedy action movie because they knew that that's what they were going after. Awesome series. Everyone should watch it. That goes for everything. Everything I say in this video, you should watch these movies. They're really, really good, like, classic movies you gotta watch. Next, we have Escape from New York, another John Carpenter movie, same as Big Trouble in Little China, also starring Kurt Russell, one of my favorite actors. In a futuristic timeline, New York City is so run down that they decided to turn it into the world's largest prison. So the entire island of New York is a prison, and Snake Plissken, who is a mercenary, who's in jail, he's a criminal for like robbing a bank or something. The president's plane crashes in the prison. He has to go in, but he has a certain amount of time to get in, get the president out, and he has to do it without getting killed. And he comes out, he makes a team and whatever, and then they all die. He gets out alive, and there's a second one. Second one is alright, but the first one, you can't go wrong with it. Classic movie. Next, we have all 3 Indiana Jones films. Temple of Doom, or no, sorry, Raiders of the Lost Raiders. Actually, it's not. I don't know if you guys know this, but the first Indiana Jones thing, there's no Indiana Jones in the title. It's just Raiders of the Lost Ark. And then the second one is Indiana Jones, Temple of Doom, Indiana Jones, Last Crusade, then Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. When I was a kid, I loved these movies. So sick, fighting Nazis, fighting the Russians, and all the movies. You cannot go wrong with this. It's on the same subject as Star Wars. Star Wars is just on the same level as Indiana Jones. If you haven't seen this, what are you doing with your life? Like, you don't know jack shit about anything. Indiana Jones, classic. These are all classics. Except for this next one. Number 3, Bronson. Now, some of you may have seen this movie on Netflix, starring Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy, what was he? He played Bane in The Dark Knight. Fantastic movie, talking about England's most violent criminal, Charles Bronson. Not the actor Charles Bronson. It's Michael Peterson. That's the guy's name. Changed his name to Charles Bronson while he was in prison fighting people. So yeah, he's got that. It's a hilarious movie. A lot of swearing, a lot of fighting, but the way that the subject, the theme that he tells the story, he's telling it to a crowd. And that's really interesting. It's a funny movie. It's on Netflix. Short movie. You'll enjoy the whole thing. It's awesome. So that was number 3. Going into number 2, Hellboy. Now, I'm a huge, absolute comic book nerd. I know everything about Marvel. I don't know too much about DC, but I love Wolverine. I love Punisher. I love Batman. But Hellboy, he's my number 1. Hellboy is, in my opinion, by far the most interesting comic book character. And I mean that he's the most interesting comic book character. Take the Brothers Grimm. They're fighting fairy tales. Now take Hellboy, who is a fairy tale himself, fighting other fairy tales, when he's the pinnacle of destruction, and he's meant to destroy the world, but he knows he's supposed to, but he doesn't want to, and he's fighting other monsters. You got enemies like old fucking like robot Nazis and shit. You got Gregory Rasputin, who's born alive again, an ape carrying a Nazi head. All this shit. It's the movies. Ron Perlman voices, he's the narrator in all the Fallout games. Ron Perlman, great guy. There's 2 movies. The first one, though, is the best. Seed of Destruction, based off that one. Great graphic novel. Mike Mignola, awesome artist, but Guillermo del Toro really did a good job with these 2 movies, but I just have to do the number 1. The second one was okay, but the number 1, everyone should watch it. Everyone should watch it, and I suggest you guys read the graphic novels because they're fantastic. Now, some of you may know this movie and some of you may not. Coming in at number 1 is The Nice Guys. Now, this got panned by critics for being an alright movie. Some said it was bad, some said it was good, and didn't really get a lot of popularity. But Russell Crowe and what's his name? He's in La La Land. I don't know why this just slipped in my mind. Ryan Gosling. There you go. Teaming up as 2 private detectives in Los Angeles in the 1970s with the catalytic converters and all the shit going on then. Teaming up to solve a murder involving a porn star, and they infiltrate the pornography thing. It's a hilarious movie. There's a lot of twists you're not going to know, but it's really, really, really good, really funny. A lot of great music, 70s music in it, which is my kind of favorite music. Really awesome movie. It came out in 2015, so it's not that old at all. It's a really good summer movie because it's set in the summer, LA. It's really good to sit down with your family, just watch this and have a good laugh. So that is all I have, guys. I didn't really have any certain what do you call it, honorable mentions or anything. That's it. So again, guys, check out No Chill Casey's stuff. He does a lot of really funny things. He does vlogs. I know that he does, or if he still did, Overwatch Sundays. If you guys like Overwatch, does that. Follow him on Instagram. It's just No Chill Casey, I think. But he's a great guy. Casey, for watching this, thank you for giving me the reminder to do this. I don't think I should. There's Buck. I think he's giving me the signal. He's got to go eat. So, peace out, guys. Clink Nasty out, and stay sexy. Again, peace.